We
And
want
I'm
to
putting my best.
build relationships, keep the conversations going, keep asking questions. And you start off building a relationship, and that is how you're going to grow. That's how you're going to keep your customers satisfied, and that's how you're going to grow your business. Did you want to add anything in there, Mandy? Anything you
You
say
know,
when people ask you what Plexus is?
yeah, people are always asking me what Plexus is. Actually, people that have been in my groups for the last 2 years are still asking me, you know what, you're still doing it. What is it? I give them a short answer. It's a health and wellness company. We've got natural health and wellness supplements. So that leads me into, well, what are you curious about? What are you interested in Plexus for? Open-ended questions. Don't give them yes or no answered questions. Let them tell you what they're looking for. So are they looking to lose weight? Are they looking to have more energy? Do they have a vitamin deficiency? Let them tell you what they're looking for, and then this way you know better what to recommend. But always ask them things like, do you have diabetes? Do you have high blood pressure? Those kind of things are going to matter what kind of products that we recommend to them too.
Okay, for those of you that hopped on, we actually just started. Our first question that Mandy and I were answering is, how do you answer it when someone approaches you and says, what is Plexus? Please give me some more information on what Plexus is. And we're just talking about how to keep it simple. Don't go into too much detail because most people are just looking, basically asking you, what do they have to change their lifestyle when it comes to Plexus? And Mandy, what do you tell people when people ask you, what's going to happen if I decide to quit Plexus? Is this weight going to come back? How am I going to feel? Is this something that I need to do for the rest of my life? Because people don't realize how amazing they're going to feel. And it's kind of overwhelming to them to think, do I have to do this for the rest of my life? So what do you
It's
think?
actually one of my favorite questions. I love when people say that to me because that's just a straight answer. So if you have diabetes, if you have a thyroid disorder, if you have high blood pressure, you're going to take that medication every day because those are things you want to keep under control. Now, our products can help with a lot of things. So I personally use it. It gives me appetite control. It gives me energy. It gives me all of this stuff. So I'm going to continue to take it every day. I'm not looking to drop 50 pounds in 2 weeks. That's not what I'm after. So I tell them, well, what is it you want to use Plexus for? Again, you're going to listen to them. You're going to hear what they want to say. Do they want to get healthier? Do they want to lose weight? Do they want more energy? So if they're looking for all of this stuff, then that's when I tell them, this is a health supplement. It's kind of like taking a vitamin every day, taking your thyroid medication, taking your blood pressure pill. You want to take these things every day. If you stop taking them and you go back to your old habits, yes, you're going to gain weight back. Yes, you're going to be sleepy again. You're going to be lethargic. You're going to start to get that bad mood again because all of those things are going to start to build up in your system again because you're picking up those bad habits once more.
Yeah, Plexus, I like to always remind them that Plexus is a tool that helps them. This is not a magic pill. It's a tool that helps them, you know, live a more healthy lifestyle. So just like anything, if someone starts eating, cuts sugar and carbs out of their diet without Plexus, or if someone starts going to the gym and starts training for endorphin, if they quit that and they go back to their old habits, of course, you're going to experience, a weight gain or start feeling yucky again. It's the same thing with any kind of medication that your doctor may have put you on, whether it be for high cholesterol or anything. If you quit your medication, you're going to go back to that. Unless you let Plexus be the tool that gets you to over that hurdle of where you're looking to go, and then you maintain it on your own. But again, most people don't realize how amazing they're going to feel. So thinking that they have to stay on these products for the rest of their life, they don't realize that they're going to want to stay on these products for the rest of their lives.
I've also had customers too that have quit. You get into that habit of taking your Plexus every day and you forget how good you feel when you're on it. When you've been off for a certain period of time, then you start to notice how good you feel and you kind of miss it. I've had a whole bunch of customers recently come back that were on Plexus before and they stopped and they started again and they said, gosh, I really liked how I felt on that. I didn't realize how good I felt while I was taking it until I stopped.
Yes, absolutely.
Stopping to stop.
Yeah, absolutely. And whether they come back to you or not, if you have a customer quit, you should always, continue to follow up with those customers. Even if they quit a few months or 6 months later, that's when you should follow up and be asking them, how are you doing since you have, discontinued your products? They may be wanting to jump back on the pink bandwagon, but they just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. So follow up is really important there. One other question that we're going to get asked quite frequently is whether or not our products are FDA approved. Always remind your customers that our products are not FDA approved, but neither are any other vitamins or supplements that you will purchase anywhere, whether it's in a health food store, a drugstore, or a grocery store. There are no FDA guidelines for any of those products. However, Plexus does work with the FDA, and what's the word I'm looking for here, Mandy?
They work closely with
comply to their regulations.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they work closely with them, and I think it's a weekly basis that they're in contact with them, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Now, don't forget that baby formula and even Flintstone vitamins, those aren't FDA approved. And when people hear that, it makes them think, oh my God, are you kidding me? Yeah, absolutely. No health supplement at all. No vitamin, nothing is FDA approved.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start talking a little bit about the business. Okay. When someone, we're gonna move into that. But one of the first kind of questions that you may get asked when someone comes to you, it tells you, you may approach them and they may tell you, I'm just not interested in Plexus. First off, always remember that when someone tells you no, that does not mean never. Okay. No, maybe not now. No, maybe, catch up with me in a month or so. But always follow up. No does not mean never. But if someone does ask you or does tell you that they are not interested in Plexus, ask them why. If it's about becoming an ambassador, ask them. Sorry, we have the little peanut gallery over here.
Hello.
Hey, Brody.
Hi, Brody.
Hey, Bud.
Hello.
Okay. Hopefully we got that out of our system. Okay, so if they tell you that they're not interested in becoming an ambassador, okay. If they ask you why they're not interested in becoming an ambassador, make sure you ask them why. Maybe 90% of people have been involved in direct sales in the past.
Come home.
Guys, excuse me for 1 second.
So anyway, a lot of people used to be involved in MLMs. So big ones were like Mary Kay, Pampered Chef, those kinds of things. And it kind of left a bad taste in their mouth because they didn't do well, they didn't have support, or they found that they had a hard time selling those things to people.
Yes, I'm sorry. No, you're absolutely right. The high cost of getting involved in one of those direct selling companies may have been a turnoff. Carrying inventory, having home parties. You've got to, ask them what did they like about it, and they're probably going to say what they liked about it was the product. That's why they got involved. And then of course ask them what did they not like. And most likely those are the things that they're gonna tell you. And that's when you want to go with the feel, felt, found. Okay. Tell them, I completely understand how you feel. I felt the same exact way, but when I joined Plexus, this is what I found. There is no inventory. It costs $35 to join this amazing company. There's no parties. We have a 60-day money-back guarantee on all of our products. Everything is done over the computer. If you have an issue with something, you call up customer service, you get a refund. You've got to combat their questions and their fears and continue again to ask questions. If someone tells you that they're not interested, make sure you ask why. Okay? Don't say to them, well, okay, if you change your mind in the future and you think that you might want to reconsider, let me know. Again, always leave things with an open-ended question. Okay? Listen to what their fears are and try to conquer those fears. And again, when someone reaches out to you and says, I may or may not be interested in this, again, ask them, what are your goals? Okay. Are your goals to pursue this as a business opportunity, or do you have health goals that we are looking to conquer here? Mandy, is there anything that you say, that you have any tips that you say to people when they come to you?
Yeah, people will ask me and say, first they'll start with, what is Plexus? What is it? And I already gave you my answer for that. I tell them it's a natural ingredient health and wellness company. And then I ask them what they're interested in. So what are they looking for? Are they looking for something on the health end of it? Or are they secretly asking you, how much do you make and can I make money too? So I'll say, well, there's also the business opportunity. You can get your products at wholesale price. You can make a couple sales, start a business. What is it that you're looking for? Are you looking for both? And that opens up a whole conversation because you're asking them for their feedback. So they're telling you what you want. You can answer their questions, whereas you're not just spewing out a premeditated speech and leaving them to guess and their answers aren't answered.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to share with them how much you make, whether that's $100 a month or $500 a month or $5,000 a month. That could be a turning point for someone. Be proud of what you're making. You want to share that with people, especially when someone tells you that they are really interested in these products, but they just can't afford it. I have children in daycare and, I just can't afford this. Or when my kids go to school in a couple years, then get back with me. And this may be something that I really want to do. Well, those are the people that you want to talk to and say, listen, you can totally afford this. Not only can you afford to do this, but you can make money at this. This could be the answer that you've been looking for. You want to break it down for them, okay? You want to tell them, if you are my customer, this is how much you are going to pay me. Break it down, put it in black and white so they can look at it. And then you want to tell them, or you can sign up for $35 for the year and you can purchase your products at wholesale for this amount. And then make sure that you break it down and show them the difference between what they would be paying you and what they'd be purchasing their products for a discount. And even better, on top of that, break it down for them and show them how much they would make if their spouse were their customer and they were actually paying themselves instead of paying you. And after you break that all down for them, then you ask them, so what do you think? How do you want to purchase? Do you want to purchase at retail, preferred, or wholesale? It's a no-brainer, right? I end lots of my emails to people saying it's a no-brainer, right? With a smiley face, because they really can't argue with me. Everyone loves a sale. Everyone loves to get their products cheaper. So when you're faced with that objection about someone not being able to afford these products, especially with someone that could really benefit from them, you want to break it down for them.
Christine, do you already have that breakdown in your group? I thought you said you were going to talk about it before. Is it there? So
It's there. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you just look under the files, you're going to be able to find the information.
Yes.
Copy it, keep it, and just have it on hand. And then when you get those questions, or when you look through your customer list and you find, you've got customers that have been for a month or two, offer them that opportunity. Break it down for them. Send them those numbers. Let them look at it for themselves.
Yeah. It's actually called, I think the fund is called potential customer interest. So if you are not on my team page, then just message me and I'm happy to send you that file. There's no sense in recreating the wheel when it's already done. So the next, when someone signs up, one of the next things that, they are, concerned with and overwhelmed with, stressed with is, oh my gosh, there is so much information here. People are asking me questions. I have lots of interest in these products. I started posting. I did what you said, but where am I going to get the answers to these questions? Okay. There is a plethora of resources for you. Okay. First off, your back office and your knowledge base. I am just going to share the screen for a second, okay? And we will go into the back office, if I can find it here. Hold on one second. Okay. Oh, man. It's not working. I don't know, it's not working. If you go into your back office and you click on communications, I believe, and then you click on library. Okay, somewhere in the library, you may have to end up clicking on communication resources or something along those lines, but your knowledge base is in there. And that's where you're going to get, a couple of years ago, that was really the only place that we could find information and get our questions answered. Since then, there are so many more resources, but the knowledge base is a great place to start. You'll find answers to your questions regarding products. I mean, even anything as simple as, is there gelatin in our capsules? Okay. You just want to type that in and you'll get an answer to that. All the way down to can I sell products out of my hair salon? You know, there's a huge range of the kind of questions, answers that you will find, questions you'll find answers to. And then there is Plexus Power Tools, which is an amazing, amazing website. It's put together by an ambassador. It's compliance regulated. So you know that whatever you're finding on there is approved by compliance. There are documents on there that you can save and customize for yourself. There are graphics. There's product information. I mean, there is just a ton of information on there. It's the best $99 a year that you will spend. Of course, there's YouTube, which is amazing. You can find training videos from some of the top ambassadors in this company, explaining everything from products and what the products do to compensation, to growing your team, and going silver, going from silver to gold, how to reach emerald. I mean, there are so many training videos. So take advantage of that. I tell my team all the time, you know, you're in your car, turn on YouTube while you're in your car and listen to a 7-minute video as opposed to listening to a song. You know, your business will grow. I promise you. If you're educating yourself and becoming as knowledgeable as you possibly can, it will show. And Plexus Learning Center, plexuslearningcenter.com is amazing as well. So make sure that you take full advantage of all of those resources to get your questions answered. And of course, there's always the team pages. Most of us have team pages and files on our team pages. And then there's the discussion group on the team pages. So if you have a question, you know, you can always answer it there. There should be, you know, 500 to a couple thousand people on a team page. So you should get your questions answered pretty quickly if you post a question there. Anything you want to add to that, Mandy?
Also, too, if you have a specific question, chances are it's been answered before. Mm-hmm. So go to one of the ambassador pages, and there is a magnifying glass in the top of that ambassador page. Click into that, type in some keywords, hit enter, and then see what you get. A lot of times your questions can be answered just from old questions. Mm-hmm. And it's quicker.
Yes.
Information's already there.
I believe you can actually go into the search bar on your Facebook page as well, just like if you were looking for a person. If you typed in Plexus and cholesterol or Plexus blood sugar levels, the most recent posts that were on Facebook regarding that should pop up. Always remember, you know, I just want to throw in a little side note here. You know, compliance is huge. We cannot be posting anything about anything that's not listed on Facebook. I mean, listed on the website. But, you know, when you're talking to people, you know, always remind them that Plexus does not claim to cure, prevent any of these diseases. However, you know, testimonials are coming out here and there all over the place that these products have helped people with certain different ailments. And we are in the middle of testing our products right now so that we can advertise that our products are helping with these. But I'm not sure how long those testimonial pages are still going to be out there with things that are non-compliant. But for the meantime, you know, take advantage of them and educate yourself. You know, if nothing else, educate yourself to see what these products are doing for people. Okay, let's talk about, this kind of goes hand in hand with one of the first things you should be thinking about when you sign and you're looking to grow your business, okay? It's going silver. And, you know, you should be aiming to go silver every month. We call that the power of 3. We call it going silver. The first month that you turn silver, you get a $100 bonus to the company. But one way, after a couple of months, you know, your first month, either you want to reach out to your friends and family in your close circle to help them, to have them join your team, you know, present them with what an amazing business opportunity this is. And some people are going to be like myself, who are just going to hop on, you know, have belief in these products immediately and just hop on board without ever trying them. Lots of people are going to be your customers for a couple of months, and then that's when you're going to flip your customers, okay? And this is a great way to go silver, especially after, you know, these customers have been your customers for a couple of months. I always like to say that you are doing a disservice to your customers if you are not presenting this business opportunity to them. Okay, number one, they can save money on their products. They can pay themselves as opposed to paying you, and they're going to save themselves money, and you're going to benefit by having a new team member. But again, you always when you have a new team member join your team, you want to educate them on the power of 3 and trying to go silver every single month and flipping customers. I did a little bit of calculations this morning, and if you signed 3 people, can you all hear me? Because my son is crazy over here. Can you hear me? Okay. So if you sign 3 people, I'm gonna have to do some disciplining in the middle of this meeting here. If you sign 3 people and you educate those 3 people on the power of 3 and signing 3 ambassadors a month, and they educate those 3 and so on, when you get to 5 levels, that really is not difficult to do. But if you get to 5 levels, you will be making $3,744 a month. Like, that is crazy. And that is just by adding 3 people to your team and training your team on going silver, okay? And this is how you're going to grow your team. It is imperative if you want to grow in this company. It's imperative to grow out as opposed to grow, as well as growing down, okay? Because you're going to reach a certain level where you have so many points, but you may not have them outside of that person giving you the most, which they refer to as your primary leg. So that's why you want to keep adding to your team, growing your business, always adding level 1s. And a really great way to add level 1s to your team is to show them, write it down, your customers, show them what they can be saving, because everyone wants to save money. I don't care how much money you make a year. Everyone wants a good deal. Flipping customers is one way that you're going to grow your team. Mandy, do you want to add it to anything there?
No, you're
okay. How are you going to get these customers that you're going to be flipping? Okay. Getting customers that you're going to flip is, first of all, you want to talk to everyone. Do not rely completely on Facebook, okay? There are lots and lots and lots of people. I can't tell you how many people over the past week, not even in regards to Plexus, just because I met them and I just wanted to, keep in touch with them. I tried to find them on Facebook and they're not even on Facebook. So there's lots of people who don't even use Facebook. Make sure you're talking to people everywhere you go. My recommendation is to try to talk to at least 2 to 3 people a day if you leave your house. Sometimes I don't even leave my house. If you're not leaving your house, you always have that list of 100. And once you've checked off all 100, you start another list and you start calling people and emailing them, using your audio voice messaging on Facebook. You can even, I don't think it works yet, but soon we'll be able to use the audio messaging through our back office. You can communicate with your customers and ambassadors. If you are solely, relying on Facebook a lot, then my recommendation is to post, okay? Do not be afraid to post. This is going back to those fears, okay? We really need to overcome our fears and face our fears. And a lot of us have some fears about posting on our personal pages, okay? We don't want to post on our personal page because we don't want to lose our friends. We don't want to throw Plexus up on them. We don't want them to be irritated with us. I will tell you, posting on your personal page is going to make all the difference in the world. Mandy, can you take over for 1 second?
Yeah. So anyway, I think what she's trying to say is just post. Share with everybody. I have a group page. I post on my personal page as well. In my group page, I keep adding people. Some people take themselves out. Some people turn the settings off. So if I'm not posting on my personal page, they're not seeing anything from my group. So I don't post as much on my personal page as I do in my group, but I try. Just in the last 3 months, since I've been posting more about Plexus on my personal page, I've had a whole bunch of people messaging me. I've been meaning to ask you, can you tell me about this? Can you tell me about that? How much does it cost? Well, I have this illness. What do you think can help me? Just by posting on my personal page. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start posting specific products to my personal page because I've been getting a lot of questions. So I think, I'm going to start off with the extractor vitamin. I'm going to start off with the Slim, just some basic information. Leave it out there. Whoever's going to watch is going to watch. It's kind of the same thing for my group page. Like I said, they're going to be paying attention to my personal page now. And because it's mixed with personal things, the people that are following me see my personal stuff. So they see my family pictures, they see my vacations, they see what I'm doing every day, plus they see my Plexus posts. That's part of my everyday life.
Yes. Adding to your personal posts, if you have taken your family on vacation, all you need to do is do a little hashtag Plexus Freedom or thank you Plexus, just so people know that you would not be doing this if you weren't involved with have this business, have taken advantage of this business opportunity that Plexus offers us. But sharing testimonials on your personal page is fantastic. Okay. But people who are on your friends who are on your personal page, they are there because they're your personal friends. They are following you because they care about what's going on in your life. So, continue to be posting those pictures of your children and pictures of, things that you enjoy doing and keeping it personal. But then, throw in something about, a picture of your X Factor and your Slim. This is how I start my day. How do you start your day? Keep it personal because your friends are going to trust you more when they see that you are starting your day with Slim and X Factor, as opposed to you posting a picture of someone that is a complete stranger to them who says, I start my day with Plexus Slim and X Factor. They trust you. They believe you. They want to hear from you. They're happy for you that these products are working, and they're going to keep watching you. Okay. And just like Mandy said, once I got over that fear of posting on my personal page, my business exploded again. So, you want to continue to post, 3 to 5 times a day, but you want to keep them personal as well as Plexus related. And a lot of them can be one and the same. So make sure you're posting strategically. That is just really important. That's how you're going to gain those customers. That's how you're even going to gain ambassadors who are going to jump on without even being a customer. I have someone who just joined my team not long ago, and she joined. She had never used the products. She jumped on as my level 1 ambassador, all because she saw me post a picture of my pool that said, thank you, Plexus, or this is my why. We should now, that was a couple of months ago, but now we do need to post, a disclaimer that, the income that we make, and, everyone's not going to earn a pool. There's a specific disclaimer that you were emailed. So just be sure you can still post those pictures, but just be sure to put the disclaimer with them. But those are going to draw people in. Some people may not be interested in the products at all, but they may be looking for a way to bring their family financial freedom. So you want to post about how you're feeling, what the business is doing for you, the things that that the business is allowing you to do. And again, that is what is going to gain you customers and going to gain you ambassadors on Facebook. And outside of Facebook, you want to just keep talking to people. Okay, if your kids are in school, when you walk in to pick up your kids from school, have your pink drink with you. People are going to ask you, what is that? Or someone tells you that they're tired, you're going to ask them, oh, have you had your pink drink today? I'm having my pink drink right now. Just get the conversation going and keep those questions going. That is what's really important, okay? You hear us repeating and repeating about questions. You want to keep the conversation going. You want to build a relationship, and you want to keep that line of communication open.
Keep in mind, too, financial freedom is different for everybody. So whereas one person is just looking for, I don't know, a couple $100s a month to help cover expenses, somebody else might be looking to quit their job altogether. So, I mean, you have to bring that to the table too. Somebody might be looking for, an extra tank of gas every month or to cover a daycare bill. That means a lot to some people. So even a couple $100s a month is a big difference.
Yep. Okay. Again, when someone says, I just started, I just signed on and where do I start? You want to become knowledgeable about knowledge. You want to gain a lot of knowledge about Plexus, about the business, and about the products. Okay. You don't have to know everything about the products. I still don't know everything about the products. I'm sure that Mandy doesn't know everything about the products, but we know at least one thing. When we started, we knew one thing about the products. And if we didn't, that's when we went back and we took advantage of the resources available to us to find our answers. And your team, your upline is always going to be there for you to help answer your questions. But I'm telling you from experience, when you find that answer, when you take the time to find that answer on your own, you are going to remember it the next time another person asks you the same question. Okay. So before you reach out to someone to just give you the answer because you need it immediately, I can almost guarantee you can find that question. You can find the answer to that question just as fast as, texting or messaging or calling your upline to ask them what the answer is. Okay. Those are, looking for those answers on your own. That is a clear sign of a self-motivated leader, self-motivated ambassador. Okay. Looking for the answers. You have a desire to learn. Okay. Just like Les Brown says, you're hungry, you want this. And you're going to do whatever you need to do to get it. And one of those things that you need to do is become knowledgeable. Learn, again, you don't need to know everything about every single product, but know something about each product and what makes our products a little bit different than something they could buy in a health food store. Again, so you're going to become knowledgeable about the products. You're going to become knowledgeable about the comp plan. Okay. You want to know what this comp plan is all about and how amazing it is and how easy it is to make money with Plexus. Okay. If you have questions about the comp plan, then you need to reach out and you need to ask. You need to start watching some videos. You need to reach out to your sponsor. But you need to know how amazing this is and how easy it really is. Okay. And that is what's going to keep you going. You want to become familiar with your back office, even if you're just sitting on the couch one afternoon or one evening, with your husband, you can still play around in your back office and just see what's back there and what can I do. There's so many tools back there that are useful to us. And then, again, the power of three. That's really, really important to know about. There's lots of videos that you can watch to become even more knowledgeable on how that's going to build your business. Mandy, you have anything?
Yeah. They used to say, do 5 things for your business every day. And, that's how I started mine because I went into this with the mindset of, I just wanted my products at wholesale price. And then people started seeing what was happening with me and then they wanted in. It was either for health reasons or it was for financial reasons. And I was getting a bunch of questions and I thought, oh my God, I have no idea. So I had to go and look everything up. And I thought to myself, you know what? They say to do 5 things for your business every day. This is your business. And I thought, they're right. This is my business. I've started this. I want to continue it. And I want to help these people. I genuinely care about what information I'm giving them. I don't want to look wrong. So make part of those 5 things that you do for your business every day product knowledge. Even if it's one thing, go and look at the ingredients of X Factor or go and look at the ingredients of Slim. Get to know something every day. Make sure part of the comp plan is that knowledge too. You want to know that forwards, backwards, sidewards, everything. As much information as you can, do that. Watch a training video, product information, reach out to new people, post on your wall. Start out with 5 things every single day and commit to that. And you're going to get more and more engrossed in your business and it's going to get bigger for you.
Absolutely. And one thing that you really also want to become knowledgeable about, and it's really not difficult, but it's a big thing. And I've seen this over the past couple of days, is your backup order and your auto qualifier. Okay. There are so many people on my team. I don't, can't understand why they wouldn't have their auto qualifier on they have, 200 PV and they don't have a backup order set in place. If you don't have a backup order set in place, whether it's conditional or unconditional, you are not going to get paid. That is basically you telling corporate that I don't want to get paid. Okay, so understand the importance of your backup order, your auto qualifier, whatever it is that you refer to it as. It's very important that you have it turned on. You will not get paid if your AQ is not on. If you don't have a backup order in place that is 100 personal volume points or more, you may say, oh, well, I have a backup order in place. I order a bag of Slim every month. Well, it has to be 100. And that goes back to trust and your customers trusting you. If you are not taking these products, even if you don't like the taste of Slim, take the vitamin. Everyone should be taking a vitamin. Everyone should be taking a probiotic. Everyone should be taking an omega. You don't have to take the Slim. You may not take any of those products, but you may have back pain or you may have nerve damage. So you may want to take, want to start taking Ease, the Ease pains or the Ease nerve support. There's something for everyone. So you want to be a product of the product. You want to be Plexus. Okay, you want to have belief in these products. You want to be knowledgeable about these products, and you want to not let your fears be more powerful than your dreams and your whys. Okay, you want your whys and your dreams to supersede any fears that you have. And I guarantee, in the end, you're gonna be so proud of yourself, and you're gonna see how worth it really is. So those are just some of the questions. We didn't have any questions ahead of time that anyone specifically asked us. So if, we still have a few minutes left, if you want to go down into the chat or if you want to hop on, I know a lot of you are on the phone, but if you want to hop on and ask us some questions, please feel free to. We still have some time here. So
I had an inbox message from someone who wants to know how you stay motivated every day.
Okay.
Well, honestly, I think if you do those 5 things, that's going to help motivate you.
Mm-hmm.
So you're increasing your knowledge, you're reaching out to people, you're watching videos, you're growing your business, you're growing your knowledge, you're growing your team. So that's going to generate interest. So when people see you doing well, people are seeing you getting healthier, people are seeing your financial situation change, they're curious. They want to know what you're doing. They want a piece of that. I'm going to talk to you. I took a vacation last year, and it was probably my 6th or 7th one that I had taken because of Plexus. So in my photos, I had hashtag everything, Plexus freedom, thanks to Plexus, because of this, because of that. I had a whole slew of questions of people asking me, well, wait a minute. I thought you were a nurse. What is this? Are you doing this full time? Is this part time? Well, what's happening? So, you have to find what motivates you. And for me, the motivation is really, truly to help other people. And once I saw that, oh my gosh, this can be an income for me, that motivated me even more. Is it frustrating? Sure. I have customers that drop off, I have ambassadors that drop off, but there's always more. There's so many people out there. There's so many people that need our products. There's so many people that need our comp plan to help them and me. So am I confident when people approach me and ask me about Plexus? Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that in itself and just all the knowledge that I've gained over the last couple of years from the research that I've done on my own, I think that confidence is what keeps me motivated, because you know what? I know our products are fantastic. I know that getting ourselves healthy from the inside out is the best way. I know it's not meal replacements. I know it's not going to the gym for 3 hours a day. You have to start on the inside. You have to repair the things that are wrong on the inside. That's why I'm with Plexus. Long and short of it, that's my motivation, and it helps people. It helps me. I'm proof. That's what I have.
Yeah, I think that, that's why we talk about our why. Our why is our motivation, and your why is constantly going to change, okay? My why has changed over and over again over the past 2.5 years. First it was just because I wanted to feel good, and then it was because I wanted, to get my products paid for, and then, I was driven and I wanted to become gold, senior gold. I wanted to, I wanted to be the person driving that Plexus Lexus. I wanted to earn a trip to Hawaii. Your whys change, and not only with, what you want with Plexus, but with my family. I want to be able to be home. I have 2 sick kids here today. I want to be the one taking care of them when they're sick. I don't want to have to go to work and have someone else rely on someone else to take care of them. We got a new house and we wanted to remodel it. So I had financial goals I want to make this much at this point, and this is what I need to do in order to get there. And I will tell you, there are, like Mandy said, there are highs and there are lows. And there are plateaus, okay? But you just ride it out. You just keep doing what you're doing, and if what you're doing isn't working, you change it up, okay? If you've been posting on your group page and you're getting no feedback,
Hello?
it's time that you start posting on your personal page, okay?
Oh, I am good. How are you?
There are people on your group page who are your friends. They don't want to hurt your feelings. They don't want to leave your
Oh,
group
yes, of
and show
course.
that they're unsupportive.
And I just delivered your package to Candy today, and more. Yeah, because Tessa had a test at the Children's Hospital yesterday, and the day before it was overnight. So
Amy, are you there? Can you
a
mute
little
your,
crazy.
can you guys mute your microphones if you don't want to talk, please?
Well, the good thing is she was easy and brave, so that was good. She was fine
Okay, so can you guys?
during it, which was
anyway?
good because I thought she might be mad that she had to sit in bed the whole time and whatever, but she was fine.
Okay, here we go. Am I good? Mandy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're
So
good.
there are people on your group page that they're your friends. They don't want to hurt your feelings. They don't want to show that they're unsupportive of you. So they're not going to leave your group page, but they're going to click that little button that says unfollow. I don't want to see these posts anymore. So you may look at your group page and say, oh, Sally and Joe and Mike and so-and-so, they're still on my page. I don't need to add them back. They see what I'm doing. Well, no, they don't see what you're doing. They are not following you anymore. But I guarantee they're not going to unfriend you. If they are really your friend, they're not going to unfriend you on your personal page because you put some Plexus stuff on there. They want to see pictures of your kids. They want to support your success. They want to see what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. If your kids are sick and you need a prayer, they want to pray for you. They're not going to unfriend you. So this is why we want to continue to post on our personal page as well as our group page. So if you're not getting any feedback and you're saying, well, I'm posting 3 to 5 times a day, just like everyone tells me to, well, that you got to change it up, okay? If you feel like you don't have to have home parties, you don't have to do that by any means. But that doesn't mean that you can't. That doesn't mean that you can't invite 10 people over and say, hey, if whoever brings the most people to my house for a little informational, a little sip and see, your name will go in a drawing for a free 7-day trial. That doesn't mean you can't do those things, but you've got to grow your business. You've got to think outside of the box and continue to think about what is your why, what is driving you, and how can I get there? And if it's not working one way, you need to change things up a little bit.
You have to make it personal too. You have to be genuine. You can't get a bunch of canned art and words and put it on your page because it's kind of like watching a commercial. Nobody wants to watch that.
Yeah.
You have to let people know how you're doing with Plexus, what your thoughts on Plexus are. Show them what you know.
Okay, so we don't have any specific questions that anyone has posted. So I hope that Mandy and I have answered, the questions that you guys have. And if we haven't, please feel free to inbox us and ask us whatever it is that, we haven't answered for you. If something comes up, after this call is over, feel free to post it on our team page or privately message us, post it on Team Plexi, and we will do our best to answer it. So thanks so much, everybody. I hope that you got something out of this call.